Once upon a time, two retired teachers decided to convert their garage into a pottery studio. Along with their daughter and son, they built a business around the idea that the world could use a little more art and a lot more artists. We're the Kaya family. Welcome to Walkie Pots. Hi everybody, how you doing? How you been? How are things? Shane and Diana here at Walkie Pot Studio for another kiln opening. Today is Friday. I totally forgot the date. What's the date?
May 23rd.
May 23rd, and most of the stuff in this kiln load will be headed for the Chincoteague Island Farmers and Artisans Market tomorrow. There'll be a fresh from the kiln section, and much of the stuff that's here will go in that section.
Yes.
And
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We have some very experimental things in here.
Yes.
Different clays, different mixtures of the white and the brown clay and some things. Mm-hmm. Some different glazes, different glaze techniques. I hope everything turns out great, yes. But if not, every single thing we experience is either a success or a lesson. Yes. So we'll figure it out.
We might have lots of learning experiences.
Might have many learning experiences here. We'll find out. Okay, here we go. Let's crack it open.
And of course, you may have seen the shorts someone did last night. He snuck a peek. So
only at the top
I have
shelf.
seen this because I found the short.
Only peeked at the top shelf a little tiny bit. Wow, some pretty stuff. Do you want to talk about the plates first?
Yes, and I was really worried from the short that these weren't going to show, but look.
That's not bad at all. I think that especially in the light, these are going to be very nice.
Here, I'll get that nice and close for you guys, hopefully.
Yep. And this is on our Iceman clay from Kentucky Mudworks.
And this is the texture roller that I did of the different shells. So I have scallops and clams and oysters and whelks. And the glazes that I used on this are honey flux from Amico and iron luster on the rim, also from Amico. So, and I do see them. I was afraid they weren't going to be visible.
I like this. This is an olive tray?
Yes.
And I love that. Now that bright sunshiny yellow, what is that?
That is Amico Celadon Marigold. And
Marigold.
I have to say it's one of my favorites because it's so cheerful looking.
That's great. And we've got, as a contrast, this is a nice deep blue. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Now this is on our Shelterwee Brown clay. That's a really pretty dark blue.
Yes.
Love it.
And actually, I'll talk about what this is because this is Amico Celadon Obsidian, and then I have Indigo Float and some snow. So it's a very nice look. I like that.
Very cool. And now I'll go ahead and get that other tray out.
And I'll
you can
keep
talk
talking.
about these guys.
Sure. This plate is Honey Flux, and then I have from Spectrum, I have... what do I have from Spectrum? I have Louisiana Bayou, Floating Turquoise, and Spanish Moss. And then I did a layer of Amico's River Birch over the top. So it's kind of a beachy, watery vibe going on.
Yeah, no.
And I'm super excited because I see...
No. You got to do these.
Okay. But I see that matches, but he won't let me show that.
Okay, go ahead and show.
Oh, okay. Good. Because... see the bowl? Look at the bowl, guys. I love the bowl.
Really pretty. Can I see that?
Yes. And see, look, it goes with the plate.
That's a fantastic bowl.
Yes.
We like that guy.
Yeah, I like that. So I do.
Nice.
And it's the same glazes on that. And of course, I just love how it runs when it's on a vertical surface. It just really, really looks pretty. I love that.
I'm not sure if this is going to work for our badges or not. Filled it in a little bit too much.
A little too much.
Supposed to say Chincoteague 2025, and I think maybe it filled it in a little too much. We might have to go with something a little different. Maybe.
Alrighty, so let's see. Oh, you did these two.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This was Spectrum Sunrise and Spectrum Morning Glory, and that's on standard 112 clay.
And then a couple of your seahorses.
Yes. Oh, they turned out really good.
Yep.
Yes. And they are marigold, and I just have some seaweed on the edge.
Oh, that's a pretty little bowl.
Oh, good. That's one I threw. I'm excited.
Yeah. And this, you did this on the standard 112 clay. Really pretty ocean kind of feel.
That is Norse blue with indigo float and light flux.
Very pretty. Love it, love it. And I see we got a blue spoon rest here. Ooh, I like that swirly marble look.
Oh, good.
That's awesome.
That is, I coated the entire thing in snow.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of all that swirls, it's a mixture of celadons. I have the obsidian, I have deep sea, and then I have lagoon.
I would love to see that on a larger bowl. Okay, so here's one of the experiments.
Okay, fingers crossed for this one.
So remember, this was the brown clay mixed with a little bit of white on the clay also. And what's this green on the inside? That's pretty.
That is Mako's new Sage Gloss.
Sage Gloss.
And I was hoping that that would look very nice with it and give sort of
I
a
love
very
it.
naturey
Very,
feel.
very nice. No cracks, no pulls of the clay.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a good bowl. Very, very good.
Good. That turned out then. Yay.
That one turned out.
There's a cup in there with that same exact combination on it. This one is another olive tray, and this has Amico Celadon Lagoon on it. And the Celadons always do a very nice job of just showing texture because they are translucent. Oh, this guy turned out pretty good. Yay. What did you think of that one?
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice strawberry.
Alrighty, so this one is a combination of things. I have a strawberry underglaze from Sandbow on the outside edge, and then I used a stamp and hand painted the basically mason jar with a strawberry on it and things, and so I think that turned out really good. And then I used Stroke and Coat Hot Tamale on the rim.
Very, very pretty.
And
Love
it's Mako's, I think it's crystal clear. It's their zinc-free clear over top.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, that turned out nice. This is one of the strip bowls. I can't seem to keep the strip bowls. They go as fast as I can make them. But this is a cobalt wash over the texture. And then I have deep sea. And then on the rim, I have seaweed. So that turned out really nice. I like that.
Very nice. And this little, oh, that's your knit pattern.
This is the little knit pattern, and that is pearl white.
Very nice. Okay, let's do, I want to talk about this bowl. Very pretty bowl.
All right, let's see how it turned out.
And this was a bowl with a lid, and I think it's a success.
I think so. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is eggplant and seaweed. Stripes of seaweed. Did the top of the lid look pretty good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good. Yes, let's. Yes, I like that.
Yep, very nice. I gotta walk this around to the back.
Alrighty, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna pick this up. This is our Midnight Storm combination, and that is that obsidian, indigo float, and snow. There's the outside, and then the inside. That looks really nice.
Okay, I love your knit pattern on the shell toe. Tell me about that glaze.
That is bougainvillea. Bougainvillea.
Very nice. That turned out really good. In fact, that might be the winner for doing our ornaments, right?
Yes.
Because this, tell me, again, look, what was this?
That's pearl white.
And I think that we're going to want something like this.
The bougainvillea. The pearl white, I thought would show it a little bit better, but it certainly didn't. This one is Spanish moss, 2 coats. And I think I have one more in here. Yes. Oh, I like this one, Shane. This one might be the winner.
Oh, what is that?
This is ginger.
2 coats?
Yep, 2 coats of Spectrum ginger. So,
let me see.
I like that.
That's a good one.
I like that a lot.
Yep, that might be the one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do like that one. And
okay, here's a nice little bowl slash cup.
This one actually goes with this plate. So there we go. But it is the Honey Flux with Louisiana Bayou, floating turquoise, and I already said it once a while ago and lost it. Oh, Spanish moss.
And that's the same combo on
and river birch. Yes.
On this cup.
On that one as well.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's a nice little cup. I like that. Oh, look at this, your flowers. Oh, they turned out so good.
This is one that I was a little worried about, folks. That's a lot of painting on that. But that is my flower design that I turned into a textured roller that I then rolled around. And then I hand painted each of those. And I used celadons on that, and I'm very pleased. So I have rainforest on the leaves. The purple that you see in all of the flowers is mulberry, and then the blue is lagoon, and then I used Mako's zinc-free clear over the whole thing, and I'm very happy because I did not get the bleeding that I was worried about, and it is lagoon on the inside.
Very pretty, and then you've got
like
your
that.
Midnight Storm cup there too.
Oh yes, oh I love that. Now that's one of my favorite combos ever. The obsidian, indigo float, and snow, and it's just, I just love it.
Very
really
good.
Like it. So.
All right, so we got some bright, cheery stuff.
Oh, do we? Oh, good.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh, nice.
Now tell us about that while I pull the rest of them out.
Okay, well you'll see there's there's 4 things on this shelf that have this. What I did with this is I have honey flux that I put down first. And then I went around with different glazes. So I have bougainvillea, sunrise, fuzzy peach, Amico's textured turquoise, indigo float, and then smoky merlot. And then I went over top of the whole thing with a layer of river birch.
Very nice. And you have 2 of your new incense burners here in that same glaze combo. Those are for holding sticks of incense.
I'm glad. And then this little bowl too. And they're so cute. I love it. With the little pops of color.
Yep.
And then the speckles too.
Yep.
It's
now,
happy.
More of our Shinkitig 2025 ornaments. And they're just a little unreadable. Just a little...
I should have only tried it on one.
Yep. But that's okay. That's all right.
We have more.
Little bit...
Either that or I should have
unclear.
tried many different ones, but lesson learned.
That's all right. Yep.
You know, you can't always predict how something's going to look, so make sure you do the test.
So this is my dog bowl that I have thrown on the wheel.
How's it look?
Very nice.
Oh, it does look very good.
Artsy-fartsy. I love it.
Yes, it is Norse blue on the outside, snow on the inside, and then I just did a very watery mix of the Norse blue and some seaweed.
Very nice.
All right. Oh, and here's one of my
And
dog
here's the other one.
bowls. Yes. This one is Amico's textured turquoise. Can't see all of the texture really well. I think it needs to be, some places you can, but it's still cute. I like it. Does that one show?
Maybe a little better.
A little bit better.
I want to show the bottom though because the bottom is fantastic. We love that.
And then
texture
that
on the bottom.
is Spectrum's bougainvillea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Nice little bowl. I need you to grab that one while I take the...
And this is the swirl, again, like I had on the spoon rest from earlier. So the whole thing is snow. And this is the one you're like, honey. And so, yes, there's my thumbprint. Yes.
It's an artist's mark.
Yeah, so whoever gets this gets my thumb. So anyway, yes. That turned out really nice, so I like that.
Yep. Very good. And then we only have one more shelf down here. Let's grab the big vase first. Wow, that's pretty.
That is done like I did this one with all of those colors, but instead of pops of colors, I did bands of color. And so again, it was honey flux all over. And then I used bougainvillea, sunrise, fuzzy peach, which is disappearing, textured turquoise, indigo float, and smoky merlot.
I wish I had not used a cookie.
Oh no.
Because some of the clay from the bottom actually stuck to the cookie.
And see, we used the cookie because I was afraid that it was going to run off, and it did not run off.
Not at all. I can sand that smooth though, no problem.
Okay, well that's good. But
and this cookie's going right in the trash.
It's, what is that file?
Circular file.
Circular file. There we go.
We need to use kiln wash on our cookies, and that was the problem.
Alrighty. All right. So, you're bringing out Here come the gnome
Oh,
mugs.
that's so cute.
Oh, good.
You
he
hold
turned
him. I'll
out.
grab the other one.
Yay. Yay. There's 2 more in there.
2 more?
Yes, there's 2 more. Yay.
Here's one.
And it is...
I'm going to put him right here. We'll
Okay.
see if I can fish for the other one.
I'm trying to see. I may have a spot without... I think I have
It
a
is.
spot without glaze in the bottom.
Might need to reglaze
He's
it.
probably going to have a refire with some more
But
glaze.
very pretty.
But this is Mako's eggplant and blue hydrangea. The beard is snow, and the nose is a mixture of pumpkin and white from Stroke and Coat.
Very nice.
He's peachy. He's cute. That one is Mako Cenote. Did you check the inside of that one?
Yes, I got 2 little dots in there that I think I can probably mitigate.
Okay.
Yep,
Oh, but it's all
yeah.
covered. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not worried if it's a black speck or something. It's okay. And then this one is Mako's Amaryllis. I love that one. I like the Amaryllis a lot.
Very nice.
Cute. I love that one.
And here's a seashell mug. That turned out so good.
See, was my worry. I wanted the plates to do the same thing, but of course it just pulled too much.
It's the difference between a vertical and a horizontal
but
surface.
That was what I wanted. That was the look I was going for. Perfect.
Very nice. You want to tell them about the combo?
Yes, that's honey flux and iron luster on the rim, and both of those are Amico glazes. So yay, yay.
That's a pretty bowl. Did I do that or did you do that?
No, I did that. That is, I gotta look this one up. Don't laugh, folks, because I was trying so many new things. Oh, and this is from the day that we were outside. I don't know if it's even visible, but I had to write everything down on my iPad as I was doing it. This is sandstone all over, so it was on the inside as well as the outside. And then I had Aurora Green in a band. And then on top of that, I had Norse Blue. And as you can see, it's a runner, but it did not run all the way off. And next time I would probably not do the Aurora Green as far down, maybe bring it up a little bit higher, and maybe the Norse Blue just on the rim.
So these are, I've got a handful of sea star ornaments. That's just honey flux, is that right?
Yes, and that's fine on those. That's kind of what I wanted on.
Yep.
That's fine for
Very
them.
nice.
Okay, now I see that mixed clay. I want you to get that out.
Okay, this is the cup that mashed out of the bowl.
All right.
Oh, wow.
How's it look everywhere?
Looks great. What do you guys think?
Oh.
So this is marbled clay. It's my brown, Sheltoy brown with Iceman clay, and I marbled it in, and then we've got a nice
Yes, that's
glaze
that
on it.
Mako Sage Gloss, the new one, and it's the Mako zinc-free clear on the
Very
outside.
nice.
That turned out great.
Yep, that's
And
fantastic.
it's going to look nice with that
Yep.
bowl.
Very good.
Those two can come out together.
Hold that.
We had to make a new one of these. If you remember some time ago, we had done letter mugs for a family.
And one of them wasn't right. So
Yes, so we told her to go ahead and take that one currently, and we would make a new one.
And these are the replacement.
Yes.
One of these will be the replacement
Yes,
for that.
we
Looks like
made
they're-
two.
They
See,
both
we're
look
learning.
good.
We made two to replace one.
Very nice.
So I guess if they're both in good shape, one
We'll
of
let
these
her
will go to the
choose.
table
Yeah.
at some point.
Yep.
Well, I just got into a bucket. So,
Ooh, nice cup. That's your Midnight Storm?
yes, the Midnight Storm again. That is so pretty. I love that.
And 2 more of your seashell mugs. So that's 3 of these we have, right?
Yes.
Very nice. And we will group these up and take pictures of them. That's it. That's the entire kiln load. We will
Alright.
take pictures of these outside,
Yes.
and you can see those at the end of the video. But that's it for the kiln. It's totally empty now.
Alright.
Are we all done?
Yes.
All right,
I
guys.
like it.
Make sure to check us out at the Chincoteague Island Farmers and Artisans Market. We're going to be setting up there every Saturday, and then when I start up on Wednesdays, we'll be there every Wednesday also. But I think we have some really good new pottery
Yes.
going on the table tomorrow.
Yes. I think so. I feel like it looks like less than when I glazed it all.
So we got some big pieces is what it is.
It is.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Take care. See you later. Have a fantastic day no matter where you're at. Bye, everyone.
Bye.